halftime. Gets you right back to the start of the second half. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, can. 11.
Here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Coming up to stop that play with Jade Barron.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
11
second
MT,
and 8.
11 is done.
From the 46. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Denver set to take the field on offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding.
Oh no, he lost control of another one. And now the Bengals have it. And they're going to take over with a 1st and goal here. Cover the fumble, and now a great chance to make their opponents pay.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
On 1, right?
A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal.
11 MT, 11. Here we go. Dot.
Throwing now, following the turnover. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against the defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Extra point added on by McPherson, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming here from the 12. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So here comes the Bronco offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. It's Stidham. They're trying to set up the screen. Dominance. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Looking from the gun. Here's Stidham. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Shotgun snap now to Stidham. Wow, it's free again! But the Broncos will get it back. It's up play to recover that one. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
3rd and 8.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Stidham. Wow, it's free again! And now the Bengals have it! It's a foot race! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
That one right down the middle, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Broncos offense all set to go. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys.
Well, it's free again! But the Broncos will get it back. Heads up play to recover that one. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Wow, it's free again! But the Broncos will get it back. Heads up play to recover that one. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed, got him the ball back.
He lost it, deep left! Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're still facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He has it at the 33. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the Broncos' 41-yard line.
The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in his second half. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. And now it's just he and 4 other running backs, the only players to ever reach 25 rushing touchdowns in a single season. With that score, he joined some great company to be in. Sean Alexander, Priest Holmes, and a couple of Hall of Famers, LaDainian Tomlinson and Emmitt Smith. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
McPherson picking off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Sit him now, 1st and 10. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Cam Taylor-Britt kicks it off.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague, we all love to hate, have to put.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Daniel managed 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7.
Right, 80.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Puts some power on it, deep one left. He's got it inside the 25. That one down to 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
11. 180. 180.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Offense up to the line fast.
16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Burrow setting up the play action. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. We've got on 3rd down. It's Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals parlay the interception into points. T. Higgins the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now.
Set. Bronco 80.
First down throw, Stidham. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Stidham looking to pass. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Stopped by the 1st rounder from Texas A&M. That's Shamar Stewart. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Wow, it's free again! And now the Bengals have it! Free up the middle, it's a breakaway! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! The Bengals grow their lead off the turnover. That was awesome! The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. First throw for the backup now. Stays in, isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Another try following the sack. Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. And now the Bengals have it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here comes the Bronco offense. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Broncos First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ellinger to throw it. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Trying again, following the set. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
3rd and long for him here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
A 56-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. Ellinger to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. Works it down to the edge of the red zone. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Set. 65.
From the 21. Searches. Oh, he loses the football. But the Broncos will get it back. Heads up late. Recover that one. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the
pressure mid, and it's blocked. They can advance it now, picked up inside the 30.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick. Let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go. Ready? Right up.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow on the play action. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Gun. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow escapes the pocket. And it's caught. Chase has it. Again, he's got room. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals trying to end this before the final quarter. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game.
You know, Kay, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos offense all set to go. And standout special teams play kept these guys from getting 3 out of that last drive. Probably not looking to leave anything to chance this time around. Take this one in for 6.
And the best way to keep a field goal from getting blocked is not to even put the field goal unit on the field. The extra point unit, that's what they're aiming for.
And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's good.
It's a new set of downs for them at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Running left, it's Dobbins. Oh, man, nothing from him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up, too. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Ellinger. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So just 1 quarter to go on